about, niggas that are descendants of slaves, we should just, no, basically, love.
Yeah, we
Love
live.
it. So
You go.
also, Salam can be falling over here, be back in the spirit. Now, if he's talking about, you got the Negro online, you got two Negroes online. One is called Tommy Sotomayor, the other one is called Mr. Right, so them niggas is battling. Them niggas is battling, going back and forth. So to me, the chief is like, nah, man. If you ain't a descendant, if your family, it's not descendants of a slave, man, you ain't a real nigga. And then you got Tommy sort of like, ah, man, fuck that shit, we niggas and all this other shit. Now, one of the niggas that followed Shafiq was like, he started battling with a nigga called Tommy sort of like, yo, he was like, man, we gotta get these niggas out, these so-called niggas, Caribbean niggas. We gotta get these Caribbean niggas out of here, the Haitian niggas, we gotta get all them niggas away from us. Because, they're black, they're not black, they're not, all this stupid shit. Now, Tommy Sotomayor told the nigga, he was like, all right, cool. How about this? How about you get together and you rise up against the enemy, against the white man? The nigga said, nah, man, that's suicide. And I was just like, bruh.
Wow.
I was just like, cause the brother, the dude in Checkers and Judah, right?
Yeah.
So basically what he's doing, as the Judah, he's basically banging on what? He's banging on Benjamin and Levi, right? And he's banging on and he also banging on Judahs that are not born in America. Like, that's what that NBA shit is all about. Which is stupid, that's why you gotta go with the spirit. Because if you said, hey man, you're not, your parents are not descendants of slaves, well, yeah, the primary tribe in America was Judah. But there's Judah all over the world. So now you're gonna be begging on Judah just because they're not born in America. That's stupid shit. But the whole time, see, you're gonna beg on the different tribes, right? But that nigga Tommy Sotomayor was like, well, how about you bang on Esau? That nigga said shit out of his mouth. Man, nah, that's suicide. See that? So that, if you think about that, man, I was like, I heard that, I was like, man, bro. Man, and you out here and you surprised why your women don't fucking respect you, nigga? As long as you are a slave, as long as an Israelite, so-called black man, as long as you are a slave to Edom, Esau, like the so-called white man, the devil that the Bible speaks of, understand this, nigga. As long as you are a slave to these crackers, your woman will never be white. You will never have control over your household. Your children would be nothing but street thugs and gangbangers. Yeah. And your daughters would be whores stripping on poles. Until you finally realize that you have to defeat Edom, Esau. And to do that, you gotta come back to what? To your nationality and be spiritual. You know what I'm saying?
It's the book of Jeremiah, chapter 2, verse 14. And it says, is Israel a servant? Is he a homeborn slave?
Right.
Why is he spoiled?
Yeah, check us out here talking about, now we gotta get our sisters back. Why is it that the sisters are doing this to us? The sisters are taking us to child support. The sisters, man, bro. Your sisters, the black woman, belongs to the white man. Why? Because you belong to the white man.
Yeah.
That's called slavery. The minute you accept that, then you understand now you in the game. Now you understand that you've been at war for over 500 years. All right? There's no peaceful state of mind in slavery and oppression. All right? All that. Something else.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 30, verse 9. And it says that this is a rebellious people, lying children, children that will not hear the law of the Most High.
Right, so they're not going to hear the law of the Most High, and they're definitely, and they're not going to listen to the prophets, right? That's the main thing. The main thing is just like when we speaking, right? Because the words that we speaking, these are the words of the Lord, right? But they'll listen and they'll be like, nah, man, that's just how you feel. This ain't about feelings, all right? This ain't never been about feelings. This always been about what? Spiritual logic. What we doing here is spiritual and it's logical.
Yeah.
If we were just men moving according to our feelings, trust and believe we wouldn't be here. I know where I would be if it was all up to my feelings. be man, listen. I'll be in fucking New Zealand some goddamn where, hidden away from all civilization until this goddamn devil can take it down. But the thing is this though, that's feelings. Feelings got nothing to do. Feelings is separate from what? From duty and honor and what you must do. There's a difference between what you feel like doing and what you must do. And what you must do always has to take precedence over what you feel like doing. All right? So this ain't got nothing to do with feelings. We coming straight out of the Bible, and we coming in the spirit, the power of your whole God's all right?
And it says, Isaiah chapter 30, verse 9, and it says that this is rebellious people, lying children, children that would not hear the law of the Lord, which say to the seers, see not, and to the prophets, prophesy not to us right things, speaking to us smooth things, prophecy deceits.
Yeah, prophesy deceit. So the thing is that Jake, a lot of our people, right? They rather us tell them, they'd rather we tell them how they're gonna succeed here in Babylon, right? How things are gonna get better, how our communities are gonna get better, right? They want us to be on that Dr. Umar Johnson bullshit. You know what that nigga said recently, right? Yeah. That shit went viral.
Yeah, about the black woman.
Yeah, man. Dr. Umar said, hey, man, the folks, the mistakes that the sisters made, it's our job to come and fix it. So he basically saying, hey, if she went out there and she had 5 children, about 5 different niggas, your job is to come in there, step in at the stepdad and fix that issue.
The ones that don't have children, by the way.
Yeah. Nah, bro. Like, nah, we're not doing that, bro. We're not doing it. Because the mindset to do that, you can't be a real man and do that. And to be a man of the Lord, you have to be a real man.
Yeah.
You have to understand that what Israel has to start from scratch. There's a generation that cannot go on to the next birth. Let me get there, Isaiah 13.
That's great.
There's a generation of men, women, and children that cannot enter into the kingdom. They've done way too much, and they're too fucked up.
Yeah.
They're too damaged. They're too traumatized. All right? They're too involved into the darkness. They have to stay here. They have to go down with the Titanic, man. All right? Speaking of the Titanic, you know, they got that bullshit. The little submarine that imploded. You know, which we all know that was all a psyop. That was just all distraction. Well, you know, what was the distraction? The distraction was what? They didn't want you to worry about Joe Biden's son being a damn scoundrel out there, man. You know what I'm saying? Being a damn scoundrel and getting away with all types of crimes.
Oh, man.
Because if niggas find out, hey, man, this dude is a crackhead with a gun, and he ain't gonna do no jail time? Why? Because he's the son of the president? Well, why are you niggas out here doing 25, right? 20 years, man, if you're doing 5 to 10 years. Because you got caught in the state as a felon with a weapon. But Joe Biden's son, that crackhead, because remember the laws, you can't be a registered drug addict and have a firearm. So he got caught with that, and he gonna get a slap in the wrist. And he got caught with what? Tax evasions.
Yeah.
He gonna get a slap in the wrist. That's who the devil is. He takes care of his own people. All right, good.
This is the book of Zechariah, chapter 13, verse 9.
Right.
And it says, and I will bring the third part through the fire.
But the third part is talking about 2/3 out of the nation of Israel. You know, you in bed with this.
Oh, sorry.
No, the third part, not select. Yeah, I got told you. Read that
I
again.
meant to start at verse 8.
Yeah. Start at 8.
Okay, this is the book of
So the third part wouldn't even be the 2/3. That's the oxymoron.
This is the book of Zechariah, chapter 13, verse 8.
Right.
And it shall come to pass that in the land, saith the Lord, 2 parts therein shall be cut off
There you
from
go.
God.
The 2 parts are the 2/3. All right.
That's right.
And numerical setup, for lack of a better term, is 666. No, 6.6.
Yeah.
6.6. Right.
And it says, and the third shall be left therein.
Right. And the third. Now the third is talking about what? 1/3. All right.
33.
Left. Right.
And it says, verse 9, and I will bring the third part through the fire, and will refine them as silver is refined, and will try them as gold is tried, and they shall call on my name, and I will hear them, and I will say, it is my people, and they shall say,
The Lord is my God.
That's right.
Let's close out with Baruch 2 and 30. We're gonna close out with that. We're gonna read Baruch 2 and 30 all the way to
Baruch chapter 2 and verse 30. And it says, for I knew that they would not hear me because it is a stiff-necked people. But in the land of their captivities, they shall remember
As a matter
themselves.
of fact, go to Baruch 4 and 25 and then get
4 and
25.
4 and 5. Okay. Yeah, 4 and 25. Yeah. This is Baruch chapter 4, verse 2. Turn.
No.
4 and 25.
This is Baruch chapter 4, verse 25. My children, suffer patiently the wrath that has come upon you from God.
Right, so we talked heavily about how we've been destroyed, about the wrath of the Heavenly Father, right? Because everything that Esau has done unto us, the Heavenly Father allowed it to happen because it was, because we broke the law, so that was his wrath. So the Lord said we wouldn't be again.
This Baruch chapter 4, verse 25.
Right.
My children, suffer patiently the wrath that has come upon you from God.
Right.
For thine enemy has persecuted thee, but shortly thou shalt see his destruction.
Surely, man, surely we're going to see the destruction of Edom Esau, alright? Of the so-called white man, man. Listen, the so-called white man, this devil's not going to rule forever. His rulership is slowly but surely coming to an end. As he's edging closer and closer to his final goal, right, which is to implement the microchip, the mark of the beast, as he's edging closer and closer of pushing that chip, he doesn't know he's inching closer and closer to the end of his mission. So it's like a bait. It's a bait. It's like, ooh, it's so sweet. He has to go and get that. But what he doesn't understand is that bait, that microchip, that mark of the beast is actually where he's going to actually end. That's going to be his downfall, right?
And shall tread upon his neck.
And we're going to tread upon the neck of our enemies. All right? Trust and believe that. I mean, spiritually, mentally, and surely physically. All right? Right?
Verse 26. My delicate ones have gone rough ways, and were taken away as a flock caught of the enemy.
Hey, we take away as a flock caught of the enemy, right?
Yep. Be of good comfort,
Be of good comfort, right?
O my children, and cry unto God.
There you go, man. We have to be of good comfort, and we have to cry to Jehovah himself. Now, jump to the
Yep. This is Baruch chapter 2 and 30. For I knew that they would not hear me, because it is a stiff-necked people.
Right.
But in the land of their captivities,
America, right?
they shall remember themselves.
They're gonna remember themselves. They're like, oh man, we talk about you the Israelites. And then, the scripture said, in the land in which we will serve slavery, the time will come where we will remember ourselves. Right? We didn't make this happen. The Lord made this happen. The blood of Yahushua opened up the doors. We were just out in the world chilling, right? We was out in the world chilling, just chilling, doing our thing. Everybody, each and every one of us had their own plans, right? How they were going to wiggle their way into this society and find success, right? And then all of a sudden you get dropped. The Holy Spirit just drops on you, you know what I'm saying, like rain. As a matter of fact, let me get that right quick. Deuteronomy 32. Deuteronomy 32 went on 1. I remember I was just chilling, trying to make money, working and all that. I was doing security at the time. Young man doing security, trying to make a little bit of money. I'm on YouTube, just chilling, you know what I'm saying? Just watching videos. And that was when iPhones came in, you could go to YouTube. And all of a sudden, man, it wasn't me. I went and started clicking in places. And, I saw things. And it was just like the Holy Spirit just dropped on me like rain. And I was like, man, what is this? You know what I'm saying? And I was just caught there like for weeks. I'm like, what is this? You know what I'm saying? Who are these dudes? What? You know what I'm saying?
Beautiful.
By the time I had already stepped on Christianity, I was like, fuck that. Because I gave up Christianity a long time ago, man. Like I said, when I seen women, because my biggest pet peeve is women telling me what to do.
Yeah.
So when I sit there and this woman pastor is preaching, and the Bible says she's not supposed to be preaching, yet she's preaching, I'm like, I don't know, man. I felt some type of way when she said, well, you do this and you do that. I'm like, man, fuck. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Man, you know, I was like, man, I can't go in there, man. When I was like, man, I can't go in there. You know? And then the other thing was you sitting there and you know, puberty kicking in, and you see those, and you're like, what the fuck? You know, bro, listen, man. So at that time, you go into the Word, you find your place, and then all of a sudden, the Holy Spirit just drops on you like, wait, man, let me get this one.
Deuteronomy 32, verse 1.
Good.
Give ear, O ye heavens, and I will speak, and hear, O earth, the words of my mouth.
Keep going.
My drop shall drop as the rain.
My what?
My drop shall drop as the rain.
My doctrine shall drop as the rain.
My speech shall distill as the dew.
And my speech shall distill as the dew. Go ahead.
As the small rain upon the tender herb, and as the showers upon the grass.
There you go. That's the shower upon the grass. And that's what we are as the grass, man. As grasshoppers, and we as the grass. And the dew is the water that comes from beneath. All right, so the rain is coming from above and from beneath. So we be immersed into the Holy Spirit. That's why when we are here, we're in total possession, man. We're in total possession. That's why I said what I said about the difference between how we feel and what we must do. The Holy Spirit constantly reminds us of what must be done. All right?
This is St. Matthew chapter 4 and verse 18. It says, "The Yahweh Shai, walking by the sea of Galilee, saw two brethren, Simon called Peter, and Andrew his brother, casting their nets into the sea. For they were fishing."
What, casting the net into the sea? Now, back then they actually did that, but it was symbolic. Like right now, we're fishermen, right? And the sea is what? The sea is the people. And we casted the net. Because why? Because the Lord is coming back. And all hell is going to break loose. So we casted the net by giving this gospel.
Yeah. And it says, verse 19, and he said unto them, "Follow me, and I will make you fishers of men."
That's right.
And they straightway left their nets and followed him.
Yeah, man, we was out here, man. No, you're right, but we was out here because prior to that, we was out here doing our thing, trying to eat. You know, we was trying to get the bag, you know, the proverbial bag.
Yeah.
So because sometimes they believe it, and man, we were born prophets, man. We were born, nah, bro. We was out there in the streets trying to get the bag. You know what I'm saying? Trying to find our way in the world. And then the Lord said, nope. So you were in the world for like 20 years, right? 17 for some brothers. You know, some of us 20 years of just loss. And all of a sudden, bang, your true destiny hits you. And it's what, hey, the Lord said, hey, guess what? Hey, you're going to be a prophet. I'm going to give you this knowledge, and it's going to make sense. Like, it makes so much sense. You're like, nah, I got to do this. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's, you look around your life, everything you did, and all the struggles, and then you look at this truth, you're like, this is the only thing that's really made sense, man. And then you're like, if I follow this, the Lord said, you follow this, I got something special for you. You're like, oh, you know, what you got? You will never die. Like that. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you're going to have your own kingdom? I like that. You're going to have multiple women? I like that. You're going to have riches beyond belief? I like that. You would never sin again? I like that. Hey, man, listen, that's a good deal. Now, you look at Esau, the devil, the white man's deal. The white man's deal is go ahead and try to get the bag. Hope to not get shot in the head. Hope to not catch cancer by the cancerous food that I'm giving you. You know what I'm saying? Try to be, you know, be a scammer. You don't get caught. Do crime. You don't get caught. You know, break the laws and hope God don't kill you. And hey, if you do that and you succeed, you get to have maybe a spot where you rank. You still got to pay property tax. And you get a woman who slept with 200 men. That's your reward. You know, and then you may die of cancer of the food. So you look at these deals and you're like,
Going with the Lord.
So hey, listen, what's up? All right, so let's put this you got a question? No, you know about the Israelites, right? Yeah. Cool, man. So do you follow any group in particular, or like do you
most guys follow GMS.
Hey, the water, how about Shem Yahushua?
You know, we split different camps. The main camp is up here. We're gonna split in a couple of minutes to join the main camp. So if you got time, you know, you walk with us. You know. So how long you been listening?
Probably about a year.
A year?
At least like a year. I've started seeing like other y'all from
Hey, the water, Yahweh Shem Yahusha.
They got their channel on right now. They stopped a lot of people like about 20 minutes
Hey,
ago.
brother, but yeah, man, you already know that. I mean, hey, at this point, ain't nothing really. So really, right now is do you have it on the camera? Yeah. So that's just. So at this point, really, man, you got our page. Yeah. So at this point, brother. So. Oh, yeah, that's what been on this. Oh, all right. So, hey, brother, hey, what are y'all watching our show? So,
The water,
at this
Yahweh
point,
Shem
there's
Yahusha.
only really one step, man. It's dedication.
Right.
Yeah, because it's really not because you watch us, things we know, to a certain extent, because it still, it takes years, but you know enough. So now it's all about, like the scripture said, every man be persuaded to his own, and it's about the next step, brother.
Y'all thing as far as like, y'all stick to the scriptures for the most part.
Yeah.
And I'm basically like, from what I see,
Yeah, but listen.
if y'all see somebody doing some crazy shit like the whole IULT thing, ISUPK, you don't say, oh yeah, you don't make it about you.
Yeah.
Like, you just make it simply just
It's
about the
according to scriptures. Because it's supposed to happen even back in Israel, we had different camps and different sects.
Pharisees, Sadducees,
Yeah, so
Essenes,
so when people say, well, damn man, why is Israel so divided? Israel's always good. Well, only Yahweh Shai is going to bring the elect together. But we've always had different camps and different outfits. You have male ego, you have guys that ain't right, you have agents, you have guys that the Lord's not dealing with. So you're always going to have these interference, but at the end of the day, there's a sifting that's going to happen. And then the two thirds are going to die and the elect will be saved.
and then you got people that just follow like the Pharisees, and just follow from like the outer appearance and stuff like that.
Absolutely, bro. Yeah, I mean, that was it, right? Move two. Yeah, move two, yeah. Let's finish that up.
No, this is Baruch chapter 2, verse 30. For I knew that they would not hear me because it is a stiff-necked people, but in the land of their captivities they shall remember themselves, and shall know that I am the Lord their God, for I will give them an heart and ears to hear, and they shall praise me in the land of their captivity,
Hey, that's what we doing now, boy.
and think upon my name,
Right.
and return from their stiff neck and from their wicked deeds, for they shall remember the way of their fathers, which sinned before the Lord. And I will bring them again into the land which I promised with an oath unto their fathers, Abraham.
Yeah, and that land is the land of Israel. Eventually, in the Third World War, as we know, in the book of Ezekiel, the 30th chapter, Ezekiel prophesied that the land of Israel is going to get hit with nukes, and the Third World War is going to be obliterated. Right along with the United States is also going to be, those are the two lands that are going to be obliterated by nukes. And then, when the Lord comes back and everything, he's going to clean the land, because the thing about nuclear missiles, they leave radiation. So the Lord is going to have to clean the land and make sure the radiation, he's going to remove the radiation out of the land of Israel, but he's going to leave the radiation right here in the United States. It's prophesied that no man should ever live in this land again.
That's the beast.
That's right. That's right.
That's the beast of beasts.
That's right, absolutely. Right?
Which I promised with an oath unto their fathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob.
Right.
And they shall be lords of it. And I will increase them, and they shall not be diminished. And I will make an everlasting covenant with them to be their power, and they shall be my people. And I will no more drive my people of Israel out of the land that I've given them.
Absolutely. That's a promise God made all the way back to Abraham. So we just got to be faithful and play it up. It's tough, but it's rough. But guess what? I mean, this ass kicking, man, that we've had that door for decades and hundreds of years, this is ass kicking that we've earned. You know what I'm saying? All of us, every one of us here have earned this ass kicking in the state, man. You can never feel like, man, why is the Lord now, man? We've earned all of this, man. All of it. All we can do now is just have patience and wait.
Hosea 1 verse 10, yet the number of the children of Israel shall be as the sand of the sea, which cannot be measured nor numbered.
Like Israel is scattered across the four winds, not only in the United States. Like you have Israelites across the four winds of the earth, right?
And it shall come to pass that in the place where it was said unto them,
Now this place is talking about the United States. That's the place, right?
ye are not my people.
Right?
There it shall be said unto them, You are the sons of the living power.
Yeah, absolutely. So we're in a place for a long time, they still want to deny our rightful inheritance, right? They're like, oh man, you got all these so-called Jews, rabbis and all this doing debates, discussion. You got vocab alone. I'm like, dude, I was literally in spirit. I was literally in my bathroom as I was getting ready to dress to come to camp. I'm like, bro, as an Israelite, you got to get to a point where we don't seek validation from our enemies, and we don't seek validation from who? From the rest of our people, as far as who we are. I'm not gonna. You're not. An Edomite is not gonna validate me being an Israelite. A dumb, ignorant nigga ain't gonna be validating me being an Israelite or not. Once you're able to overcome that, I don't care. Do your debates, man. Do you think when you finally realize, well, you know what? Yeah, man, you Negroes really are the Israelites. Now, you think that's when I'm going to accept it? We've been accepted. This is who we are.
That's right.
And guess what? It's going to be made manifest when all hell breaks loose. As a matter of fact, let's get that. Let's go straight. That's what we last one. 2nd and 75. That's right. That's what I wanted to do. Get out of here.
74.
Because I see all these debates, oh man, are the Negroes, Hispanics, and Native, are they really the Israelites? Oh, I don't know, man. I don't give a fuck what you think.
Romans 3 and 3.
Come on, man. Think about it, man. You know what's crazy? It's like, the reason why I feel this way, man, is because, imagine, brother, a man come to you and say, hey, I don't think you black. What's going to be your response? Like, what you mean?
Like you still in the world.
Yeah. Like, what do you mean you don't think I'm black? I know I'm black.
That's like when you was.
But he said, but it's like, no, I'm a white man. Wait until I tell you you're black. Come on, man. Get out of here, bro. All right, you got it?
2nd Ezra chapter 16, verse 73.
What?
And it says, then shall they be known who are my chosen,
Then shall they be known who are my chosen. When all hell breaks loose. Right?
and they shall be tried as gold is in the fire.
What?
Hear, O ye my beloved, saith the Lord.
Right.
Behold, the days of trouble are at hand,
Right.
but I will deliver you from the same.
Right. Hey, man, that's what it is, man. We don't come out with that. So, the day of the trouble at hand, the Lord says he's going to deliver us as long as we stay faithful. We finish the mission. And we understand our mission. That's all the man needs. You know what I'm saying? All the man needs is what?
His
Tell us
mission.
to show me the mission, and we on it. You know, because we were lost in this world. We no longer lost. We know what to do. We know what the Lord is, and guess what? We got to finish this mission. Don't look at it. All right, so set, but with that, we're going to say, follow.
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rekakwadash.
Going to give double honor to our apostles, elders, great millstone, Shalom, salutation. All you say, Akim.
Shalom, shalom.
Stay strong, stay faithful. Shalom.